Good morning, I'm Ken Roberts with Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, and today we're in Danvers for a new boiler installation. This client of ours from Danvers currently has oil, as you can see, and he's going to be taking that out and we're going to be doing an oil to gas conversion. Right now he has 3 pumps, he has 3 zones, he has the main house, he has an addition out the back that he has radiant on, and he has an in-law apartment over the garage that's a separate zone. So he's going to have 3 zones, and he's going to have a indirect fired water heater. Currently he gets his water out of the boiler through this little tankless here, and you can see on the front here it's inside the boiler and it comes out and goes through this mix valve. And right now the coil that's inside is about this big and he's not getting enough hot water. So what we're going to be doing is putting a standalone 60-gallon Superstor, and he'll have endless hot water. The roller coaster ride with oil is up and down, as we all know, and right now it's down, but it looks like it's headed back up again. So this client of ours here in Danvers has done quite a bit of research, spoke to a lot of different contractors, and he's finally made the decision to switch to gas at this time, and he's decided that the boiler that we use, which is National Grid's choice, the US boiler Burnham Alpine. So that's what we're going to be putting in. It's 95% efficient. The system that he has now is maybe about 70% efficient, so he's going from 70 to 95, so that's a pretty good jump. So we're going to take all this out, and over here on that wall, that's where we're going to mount the new gas-fired boiler. We're going to run a gas line to it, take all these pipes, run them back over to that boiler. All this space will be gone, the oil tank will be gone, and he'll have quite a bit of space. He'll have a much more quiet and cleaner running system, and he'll be deriving quite a bit of savings. Now, with a lot of customers, they come to us, like this client from Danvers. He's a numbers cruncher, and so he knows all about the facts and the figures, and he looks at the bottom line and he says, okay, this is what it's going to cost if I stay with oil, this is what it's going to cost if I go to gas, this is how much I expect to save. But at the end of the day, a lot of people just look at that bottom line number. A lot of people look at what it's going to be when it's installed and who it's going to be installed by. They're going to be able to rely on that company for service thereafter. Well, with Absolute Precision, we offer 24/7 service. We clean the systems every year. We work on the systems. We install the systems. And we've been doing this for 30 years, and we're not planning on going anywhere. So client retention is what it's all about for us. The oil companies right now, I mean, they're losing customers, left and right because everybody's switching to gas. Whereas us, we're looking to retain customers and gain new customers. So at Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, we're going to be taking this oil guy off the grid and putting them on the gas grid with a new high efficiency system. So check back with us later today, and the system will be up and running, and you'll be able to see what it looks like on completion. Hi, Ken Roberts from Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating and Cooling here again. And the other day we started this process, and we told you we were going to be taking an oil boiler off the grid and changing the system over to a natural gas high efficiency Alpine boiler. This is a 95% efficient gas direct vent boiler, and as you can see, we have 2 pipes going outside. One is the exhaust and one is the intake. So what this does is it entirely communicates with the outside, so it brings outside air in, combustion, sends it back out. So over here we've got 3 zones of heat. We've got an addition, the main house, and we also have a zone of radiant heat, and we've got a 60-gallon indirect fired domestic water heater. This guy here has a lifetime warranty. It's a stainless steel tank. We brought all the piping over there. As you can see, the old boiler is still here. We're going to be taking that out now. That's the last thing that we do, but you can see that it has absolutely no piping on it as compared to the other day when it was this contraption of octopus. And now, when you look at this, everything's nice and neat, everything's labeled, isolation valves for everything, so if there's any kind of emergency shutdown or future servicing needed, it's all pretty easily done. Carbon monoxide detector, that's by law. Low water cutoff here in case something happens, the boiler runs out of water, it shuts off, that again is by law. So in this particular case, the condensate that's generated by the boiler normally would have an acid neutralizer in it. And the reason we put those on is because the combustion byproducts are a little caustic, and you don't want to just dump that into a drain and have the cast iron rot out, and then you have more problems going out to the street or in your house. But in this particular case, he has a sump pump over there, and it's completely legal to dump that into groundwater. It's not hazardous waste. It's just a little on the acidic side. So plumbing code allows that to go right into the ground. So in this case, it was a pretty easy install for that. So you look at this, you can see everything's nice and neat now compared to what was before. This nice sexy machine here, 95% efficient, gas fired. He can be looking to quite a few years of good efficiency, and service-wise, you only have to clean it and tune it once a year. Right now, Burnham's offering 5 years of extended warranty on parts and limited labor. I don't see that being an issue, but they feel pretty comfortable for 5 years, nothing's going to happen. And after that, I would say probably 10 years, you probably still have no problem, 10, 15 years. So this is a really good product. This is primarily the only product we use. It's the only product that National Grid lets you use, or gives you the option of using when you're switching from oil to gas. You can go off the reservation and pick something else, but this is the one that they'd like you to see used. They stand behind it. It's American made. You get more rebates with that, but of course you can, pick whatever you want. But this is the product that National Grid likes, and we agree with them. We like it too. So if you see the system, you like it. You like what we did with this old contraption here that was burned oil, filthy, sooty, smoky, and you want to get something nice and clean. This can be completely closed off now. You don't have to worry about any air makeup issues. You can wrap this in a plastic bag. It doesn't matter. It's working from the outside air, not drawing anything from the inside. This boiler here, the way that it used to work, it was taking heated air from the house, using it for combustion, sending it up the chimney. Very inefficient. This doesn't do that, and that's where the efficiency comes in. So if you'd like to get a system like this, give us a call at 855-758-6200, and that's Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thank you.